We'll now be joined by the last of our speakers, Mr. Denis Burlakov from RBK.money, and he will be sharing a bit of a case study on how they've helped particular clients expand across the multi-payment system in Russia. Denis, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Gela. Thank you very much, colleagues. Thank you for visiting this exciting panel. My name is Denis Burlakov, and I'm the CEO of RBK.money, international payment platform growing from Russia. And today I have a question to you. Please raise your hand. Who would like to be in the future? Who would like to be taken to the future? Just half of you? What else? Anybody would like to stay in the past?
Dave down here for sure.
That's great. That's great.
Halcyon days, mate.
Yeah, taking to the future. Today I will talk about our case, RBK.money case, how to grow from Russia, what is Russian market, and how to receive a ticket to be taken to the future on the Russian market. PSPs. Why PSPs? And actually, why is the reason for PSPs to stay on their market and to be taken to the future? The only way for that is to disrupt business models, to disrupt technology, and to disrupt customer experience. We at RBK.money have been disruptive from the very beginning. Now, we're talking about the digital transformation, but our era of digital starts 16 years ago when we start our first, in Russia, digital wallet. So, since our foundation in 2002, the RBK has grown from a startup of internet entrepreneurs to the leading payment provider in Russia with the offices in lots of countries. The company has made several innovations on the Russian market. The first electronic wallet in Russia in 2002, the first financial marketplace in Russia in 2007, and the first virtual payment card in Russia in 2008. Now, for us, the digital future has arrived. And we're not, in order to pioneer the industry, in order to continue to be disruptive, 3 years ago we decided to create from scratch a new technological platform for our customers and for our partners. So the platform has three main competitive advantages on the Russian market. So it has really open API, so we are absolutely open for as open banking. Our platform is developed on the open sourced software, so we don't have to pay for the license fee for like international vendors. And one of our innovative feature on our platform that provides, as Richard said, fast, convenient, and secure customer payment experience is our checkout. So we have all the payment methods are available in one window, and there is no need for customer when shopping to be directed to the page of payment service provider. Everything is in one window. You can seamlessly skip between different payment methods and have a unique customer experience. At the moment, we work in Russia and internationally with 87 partners, which allow us to serve customers and partners in 60 countries. And we serve 30,000 merchants, Russia and abroad. Let's talk about payment landscape in Russia.
Yes. Click. We want to see your slides.
Oops, sorry for that. This is I skip. So, despite the sanction in Russia, in the e-commerce market, we have a very good growth. So the Russia e-commerce market increased to 16 million euro by the end of 2018. In Russia, there is over 18 million internet users, and over 90% of Russians pay for goods and services online, and over 16 million pay with their smartphones. So this is one of the unique feature which is on the Russian market. Russia is definitely not a country where the payment technology, innovative payment technology, are generated, but it's definitely one where this technology has a high level of adaptation and use. For example, Russia is the world leader in Visa token emission in Android Pay. The first day when the Apple Pay was launched in Russia, 20,000 customers linked their cards and started using Apple Pay. 500,000 euros, this is the daily amount of payments based by Samsung Pay. So Russia, I would say, is the champion for contactless payments at the moment. I don't know why is that. This is actually one of the market historical feature of the Russian market. Like, for example, for example, paradox. In Russia, we have one of the best mobile internet in the world. Like, when I'm going to London and use my mobile internet, it's very slow. I cannot do lots of things like streaming the video and stuff like this. In Russia, we have one of the best internet connections, one of the best mobile internet. So I think that kind of infrastructure will allow the companies who is in the Russian market to go further in their digital transformation. The customer payment behavior in Russia. If we take 100% of the online payment methods, you may see, so 57% of customers, they pay by bank cards. 37 pay via digital wallets and e-payment systems. 33 is paying via bank mobile applications, and by SMS, by internet banking. So in general, you can see that about 80% using other payment methods, not the bank cards. This I will skip. So this is also one of the very interesting features of the Russian market. We have a regulator, which is central bank. So the central bank has decided, in order to make our market competitive, it will create their own ecosystem for financial innovation and for financial systems. So the central bank, 1 year ago, it launched the Russian payment infrastructure, which will be governed by itself. It consists of system of instant payments, so anybody can pay from one bank to another bank and the payment will go instantly. The bank will provide for the system of remote identification of all Russian payers. and all the biometric data of biometric will be stored in one place. So I think this is the great achievement of the Russian regulator, because there is no need to the participants to have their own infrastructure to create their own infrastructure. The only thing you have to do is just to connect to this ecosystem, and you may use payment experience, and you may have customers from open banking from all the banks. This is the online market share in Russia. So most of the market are taken by banks, by Sberbank, by Alfa Bank, and several state-owned banks, which has lots of resources now, and now they accumulated, they have lots of customers database, and now they invest all these resources into digital era. So for PSPs, like only technology service providers, it's very hard to survive and to be taken to the future. So you have to choose, and you have to disrupt the business model. Only 27% of the Russian markets belongs to PSPs. So it's mainly digital wallets, card scheme facilitators, and payment scheme aggregators. This I will skip. When I was working this case, I was asked with the request if there can be a case study, is it worth of investing in PSP or developing PSP in Russia? Well, the answer for 5 years ago will be yes, because the market was growing and the bank institutions was not so much interested in e-commerce. So now his answer is completely not. The market is already saturated, and the margin on the e-wallet commissions, on the e-cards, on the card acceptance commissions is dramatically goes down. And in order to be successful on their market, you have to be independent, and especially from the banks. Banks now, the main barrier, obstacle for PSP to grow. So this is the short path to success for PSPs, and maybe actually it's our recipe as well. So be independent, get your own banking license. The last case of Revolut, it's a fintech startup who is entering into Russian market without and with banking license, show it very evident. Develop your own open source software, so your platform should be independent as well. Be simply and handy. Adapt technologies from associated markets. Open your solutions for market and share your knowledge. And of course, be up to date. We have been pioneering the industry in Russia, technology-driven for 16 years. And with the new technology platform, will not stay as it is. Definitely, we're driving by the future and to be taken to the future. So we are RBK.money. We are international payment platform. Now, transforming to the global digital bank. So for us, this is the only way to be taken to the future and growing from Russia internationally. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Denis. Thank you.